Okay, so this is a quick video to show you how to remove the nose cone from a Piaggio Beverly. This model is the 350 ST from 2017. Now I'm going to assume that this is the same for all of the 350 range and maybe the earlier ones as well. I do know for a fact that once they switched over to the 300 and the 400 around 2020, the procedure is different because I've had to take my 400 apart. So this is for the older sort of circa 2017 350s. There's the bike without the nose cone, and where is it? There's the nose cone. Okay, I'm not very good at making videos, so you have to bear with me. So I did a load of Googling, like you might need to do, like you might do if you need to remove this cone. And there's a few videos that cover this, but they're all fairly ambiguous. None actually give you specific instructions. One of them kind of doesn't say it precisely, but it kind of alludes to you needing to remove the footwell and then that bit of sort of silver grey trim to get the nose off. But you don't. I've been at it, I was at it for about half an hour, very carefully removing some obvious screws and then getting the pry tool on it. And I can confirm that you do not need to remove any other bits of trim to get the nose cone off. It's actually really simple. It's about 7 or 8 screws. So I'm going to show you where the screws are without the nose cone in place, because I think it's easier that way because you'll physically see where the hole is, where the screw should go, as opposed to maybe getting confused with other screws. So the first 2 screws are behind the glove box. So you can see one sits up in that corner there, you can see the hole, and then on the other side is obviously exactly the same. Okay, coming up, there's 2 more on this side of the bike you need to remove. That one there, it sits just below the steering wheel, or sorry, handlebars. And then over on this side, it's the same place, but it's behind the water bottle cover. So you remove all those 4. So you then come around the front, and at the nose, right here, you can see, I do that, you can see the little catches for 2 more screws, and they are right on the nose. Now be careful, a few videos mentioned this, and I kind of thought they were being a bit overcautious, but it's true. Cover the front fender, mudguard thing. When you do this, because as you slide, you do have to slide the nose cone forward with a bit of force, because there's a lot of poppers. You can see there's all these poppers all the way round. Some of them are pretty tight. So what will happen is you kind of give it a bit of a yank and it falls down and scratches that. So do cover that. But that's it. The only other one, I should say, the other one is a bigger bolt. It's a T35, if I remember rightly, and it bolts into there. It sits behind the logo, so you pry out the logo carefully and you can see the hole there that the bigger bolt goes through, and that's it. You do have to disconnect your lights, the indicators and the little LED running lights on both sides. There it is, got that one hooked up, but that's all it is. It's actually really straightforward. Use a pry tool. Don't try and use a screwdriver because you'll damage it. Use a pry tool, take all the screws out. Use a pry tool, gently work around with the pry tool, levering out those poppers, and then it comes off really easily. And then just unclip your lights, and that's you.